If you want to understand what happened in Oklahoma City in 1995, you have to start years earlier. That began with the incident in Ruby Ridge in 1992. And that began a kind of coalescing of a movement and brought together disparate parts of the extremist right. And I think for Timothy McVeigh, he was part of this movement, and that ultimately led to the bombing in Oklahoma City. Hi, I'm Barak Goodman. I'm the director of Oklahoma City, which is playing in the U.S. Documentary Premieres category of the 2017 Sundance Film Festival.
And I'm Don Kleszy. I'm the editor of Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City is about the bombing of the Murrah Federal Building in 1995 by Timothy McVeigh, which cost the lives of 168 people. But really, the film tells the story of what led up to the bombing, of the building of a far-right extremist terrorist movement of which McVeigh was a part.
We hit upon the framing structure of the film, which was to frame it around the day itself, and to use the history and the delving into McVeigh's psychology more as flashbacks.
And we look very carefully at several events, particularly the Ruby Ridge incident in Idaho in 1992 and the Waco tragedy in Waco, Texas in 1993, both of which were confrontations between people on the right and the federal government, and both of which served as symbols of government overreach and galvanized an extremist movement in this country. Timothy McVeigh, in the middle of the Waco standoff, he actually physically went down there selling bumper stickers, and it shows how much he was watching. He was looking for places to express his frustration and anger, and here was Waco, and he made a pilgrimage there. In that sense, we weren't inventing connections. The connections were very much there in history, and we just had to illustrate them. And McVeigh was not a stray actor. He was very much rooted in this movement, and there's a series of terrorist acts that have happened since of other people also rooted in this movement. It was very useful for us to point this out and to sort of bring to light how serious this is.